So here we are, the day after. I've had a complete break from doing parts 1 and 2 sketch and blocking it all in. So it's now time to tackle the detail, and I'll just let you see the picture again. So you'll see there's quite a lot of detail. We've got the trees, and then we've got to tidy the barn up and the wall and the trees and bushes in the distance. So what I'm going to break that down into bits for you, because that's quite a lot as well. So what I think I'll do, I'll work from right to left, and in this section here I'm going to paint the trees in. Right, painting the trees on the right hand side. What I think would be a good idea for you to do is, and I'm just going to show you, it might be worth sketching in where these trees will be. So just let you see, there's the barn there, and this smaller one and the bigger one. So just as a bit of a guide, I'm going to put that in there just to let you see where it is. And then we've got bigger ones, thicker trees moving up. And we've got another one which seems to divide it into two here, and then we've got this last one. So they're up to, well up to the top of the page. And what I plan to do is, just having a look at this, I normally paint trees, usually trees with leaves on them. I usually paint the leaves first. But in this instance, I think what I prefer, what I think would be better, is to get the trunks painted in up to a certain height, about here, and then I'll put the leafy parts in and finish off with a fine pointed rigger brush, putting some branches in. Okay, so we need a nice light brown colour, and I'm going to use, I'm just shifting that to let you see it. This colour, it's a nice brown raw umber, and just mixing it up to get enough to do them all. Right, so let's swing round and have a start at this. So as you can see, these lines that I drew in, they've come in handy, so at least I know where to go here. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm just taking it up so far, and that will about do. Because remember, I said I'm going to add the thinner branches later on. So on to the next one, which is thicker. It's a broader, taller tree. So again, I'm just going to stop about here. There's quite a lot of branches going up there. That'll do, gives me an idea to the height of these trees. The next one is split in two from the bottom, and then right away it starts to go across this one and up. Here's the second part, and that's going up as well. Right, and finally the last one over to the side of the painting. Fairly straight tree, this one, and that will do, I think. So the trunks look fine. Next we have to, I'll just let you see this again, try and get this nice bright leafy part up the top. So swing round again, let you see. Colour I'm going to choose is this raw sienna colour, and I want to make this paint quite thick. I'm just going to add a touch of that colour there, right. That's too much. That's better, it's not too bad. That colour was Windsor Blue. Now what I want to do is drag this brush down. I'm not painting it like this. I'll just show you. I'm just going to start at the top here. So one or two here as well. That's doing that on the side of the brush. You get these lovely gaps and little streaky bits that look like the branches on the trees. So I'm going to just carry on down here. What I'm doing is I'm just dabbing the brush on a piece of towel to take some of the paint off it. I like to have it so it's almost sticky. Brighten this up a bit. Sorry, I'll just let you see this. I'm just adding a bit of yellow, cadmium yellow, to brighten that up a bit. Right, let's get down here. And there's some right down here. One or two there. This is where you just paint straight over the trunks and the branches that you had, because we'll put some other really thin ones shortly. Just get this in just now. But you can see that this is starting to take shape, and just by dragging your brush down, we're getting to the stage where this is almost dry, this brush. You get these super edges, and that will about do for the leafy parts, because next we come to the putting these very, very fine thin branches up the top. Right, quite like that. It's okay. Okay, the last part now of the trees. You'll see from the picture that I mentioned earlier, the light is coming from the left here. So there'll be a darkness on the right hand side of all these trunks and branches. So what we need is swing round, let you see, a dark brown colour, and I'm using burnt umber. I'm also just going to make that extra dark, adding a bit of Payne's grey. So then we'll have a super dark brown. Now you'll also see I have the very fine pointed rigger, which I'm going to use to put these shadows on the right hand side. So I'm going to start with this one and just come down here. There we are. And This is the bit where you just have to watch, you don't paint right down. I want to make sure that we give them, not the impression, we need to make sure that the branches go up and through the leaves, not on top of it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just plan to do all the dark bits at the bases of the trunk to get that in first. Then we can start adding the delicate parts with the thin branches up here. So just get a move on here, get this done. That's okay, that looks now this one. This is in 2 bits, this one, so we need to watch. There's a down here. Starting to take shape, looking nice. So again, you'll see that I haven't went straight down. You need to allow for the leaves being, some being behind, some being in front of the thicker branches in the trunks. Right, we're almost there. Last one. Right, I think that's okay. Just before I finish this section on the right hand side, there's a dark bit on the ground. Don't really know what that is, but what I like about it does is it separates the trees, and it gives a feeling of a bit of depth there. Getting my rigger again. What I want to do is just suggesting stonework on the top of this wall here. There we go, that's fine. Just put 1 or 2 little stones in. And that's that section finished. So we'll put the brush down and leave that. So that will be the start of the adding all the detail. So next, what we'll do is tackle the barn, get these windows in, and some slates on the roof, tidy up the wall a bit, and that'll be that bit done.